Pray as though everything depended on God. Work as though everything depended on you. St. Augustine. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Martin Luther King, Jr. To one who has faith, no explanation is necessary. To one without faith, no explanation is possible. Thomas Aquinas. When you focus on being a blessing, God makes sure that you are always blessed in abundance. Joel Osteen. Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark. Rabindranath Tagore. Be faithful in small things because it is in them that your strength lies. Mother Teresa. Faith consists in believing when it is beyond the power of reason to believe. Voltaire. God, our Creator, has stored within our minds and personalities great potential strength and ability. Prayer helps us tap and develop these powers. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. We are never defeated unless we give up on God. Ronald Reagan. Faith is a living, daring confidence in God's grace, so sure and certain that a man could stake his life on it 1,000 times. Martin Luther. I am still far from being what I want to be, but with God's help I shall succeed. Vincent van Gogh. Faith is an oasis in the heart which will never be reached by the caravan of thinking. Khalil Gibran. Faith gives you an inner strength and a sense of balance and perspective in life. Gregory Peck. It takes vision and courage to create, it takes faith and courage to prove. Owen D. Young. Faith and prayer are the vitamins of the soul, man cannot live in health without them. Mahalia Jackson. In my deepest, darkest moments, what really got me through was a prayer. Sometimes my prayer was, help me. Sometimes a prayer was, thank you. What I've discovered is that intimate connection and communication with my Creator will always get me through because I know my support, my help, is just a prayer away. Iyanla Vanzant. The love of heaven makes one heavenly. William Shakespeare. The principal part of faith is patience. George MacDonald. Every tomorrow has two handles. We can take hold of it with the handle of anxiety or the handle of faith. Henry Ward Beecher. Faith is a passionate intuition. William Wordsworth. If fear is cultivated, it will become stronger. If faith is cultivated, it will achieve mastery. John Paul Jones. Love, hope, fear, faith, these make humanity, these are its sign and note and character. Robert Browning. God enters by a private door into every individual. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Your faithfulness makes you trustworthy to God. Edwin Lewis Cole. Faith is deliberate confidence in the character of God whose ways you may not understand at the time. Oswald Chambers. Physical strength can never permanently withstand the impact of spiritual force. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Fight the good fight of faith, and God will give you spiritual mercies. George Whitefield. Knowledge is only one half. Faith is the other. Novalis. Keep the faith, don't lose your perseverance, and always trust your gut instinct. Paula Abdul. A man of courage is also full of faith. Marcus Tullius Cicero. You can judge the quality of their faith from the way they behave. Discipline is an index to doctrine. Tertullian. He who has faith has an inward reservoir of courage, hope, confidence, calmness, and assuring trust that all will come out well, even though to the world it may appear to come out most badly. B. C. Forbes. Pray, and let God worry. Martin Luther. In faith there is enough light for those who want to believe and enough shadows to blind those who don't. Blaise Pascal. Reason is our soul's left hand, faith her right. John Donne. If patience is worth anything, it must endure to the end of time. And a living faith will last in the midst of the blackest storm. Mahatma Gandhi. Worry is spiritual short sight. Its cure is intelligent faith. Paul Brunton. That is the definition of faith, acceptance of that which we imagine to be true, that which we cannot prove. Dan Brown. Vision looks upward and becomes faith. Stephen Samuel Wise. Of all duties, prayer certainly is the sweetest and most easy. Lawrence Stern. There is nothing that wastes the body like worry, and one who has any faith in God should be ashamed to worry about anything whatsoever. Mahatma Gandhi. Faith has to do with things that are not seen and hope with things that are not at hand. Thomas Aquinas. Faith is not something to grasp, it is a state to grow into. Mahatma Gandhi. Believers, look up, take courage. The angels are nearer than you think. Billy Graham. Each one prays to God according to his own light. Mahatma Gandhi. In the affairs of this world, men are saved not by faith but by the want of it. Benjamin Franklin. Before the throne of the Almighty, man will be judged not by his acts but by his intentions. For God alone reads our hearts. Mahatma Gandhi. I seek a deeper truth, but I don't think I have to go to a building designated for worship to find it. Ted Lang. Faith is about trusting God when you have unanswered questions. Joel Osteen. Faith embraces many truths which seem to contradict each other. Blaise Pascal.